Hello, this is Nagosh the Nosferatu, aka Keeper Jonas on TTLG.com. This is a walkthrough of the first mission of Thief the Dark Project, Lord Bafford's Manor, played on Expert. Okay, here we go.
Hey, I'm going to the bear pits tomorrow. You want to come with? Couldn't pay me enough. What? You soft belly.
That first conversation has come to achieve biblical importance for Thief fans. This guy up here is a wuss. You have to get your arrows out of sight or he panics. Ooh. Isn't it a commentary on Garrett's personality that you can't get max loot in this level without going into the sewers? Now he's satisfied. How's it going? You're coming out of a manhole in an alley, and I'm not gonna get suspicious as a guard. Nothing you do makes me suspicious. I would prefer he just not see me. Thank you. Down we go.
Since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
You do that, Garrett. I always wondered if the ledges in this cavernous room up here mean anything. You know, you can vault up onto some of them, and I wonder if there's some kind of super mega Easter egg hidden somewhere if you get the sequence of jumping and vaulting up on these little crevices in here. But I've never been able to do anything
Inside
with it.
at last.
I've been thinking. The circuit really be more secure. So.
What do you mean? What's wrong with us?
Well, we're fine. But I've been thinking we should watch the outsides more.
That's stupid. People to worry about there on the inside.
No, then you catch them before they get inside, you taffer.
Oh!
Another room you have to get into if you want to get max loot. No reason to rush. This is nerve-wracking, but it's pretty much safe. Just go slow and stay down. He will tend to notice you in his peripheral vision, but he doesn't usually get interested enough to...
Hello? Show yourself. Nothing making noise now. What there? Seems quiet enough now.
Round and round we go. This conversation between the two servants up here, I've never been able to make out exactly what it is they're talking about.
You can nearly walk across up at Jailbridge.
Wouldn't Newmarket love that?
It's like they're talking over each other because they're totally uninterested in what the other person's saying. This guy, when my brother plays this level, he knocks that guy out and cooks him on the stove. Great. That pool of Lord Bafford's, you know, I'm not even gonna say anything about me at all that this happened, but the screenshot of that swimming pool found itself into a collection of sorts of like stock images, and I was at viewing an adult site, and they had done some photo manipulations of ladies in that swimming pool. So it's a very classy bit of thief trivia that swimming pool ended up in on an adult site. Only a light dinner and a thorough cleaning before beginning a mission. At that range, sight isn't the only sense. Whoops.
That's the last time I jumped for rats.
I'm not a rat. I'm going to ignore the secret passage that you access by slashing one of the tapestries in the courtyard up here. It gets you right into the antechamber of the throne room, but I want to hit the loot in the other parts of Bafford's living quarters, and coming out of the throne room itself is not a great angle for either getting around or dealing with the two other guards in his living area. And I'm sure that secret passage has plenty of representation here on YouTube through other fan videos. I'm gonna ignore it this time. enjoy the not rushing. I mean, you rush a level of Thief, then it's over. I get a thrill off the patience. And then the strike.
Listen! Hear that?
I didn't hear anything. I always wondered if this room up here was somehow related to a Hammerite chapel, because you see the bench seating there and a couple of the fancy chairs, which also do occur in the Hammer Temple. But then again, that could just as well be his party seating. Bafford's party seating in storage. But you know, these levels are intricate enough, especially for when they were made. It gets you thinking, which again is another thing I love about this game. There's the patience and then there's the strike, or there's the patience and then there's the grab and the not strike and never having been seen. Gotta eat. I don't like this guard. When I was a newbie player, I used to come up here on this side of the castle most of the time, and I had some timing issues with this guy. Everything would always go wrong with this guard in particular. Don't like him. And there's the
I wonder if he
scroll that
reads the
mentions
Murphys
Victoria.
just for show.
You know, they give you all these clues that are relevant to the story later. It's really intricate storytelling. Here I'm going to make a shameless plug for one of my other videos. If you watch my video, Thief TDP No Chase Steals, I give it a demonstration of how you can jump past the guard in the antechamber to Bafford's throne room. You jump past him when he's changed direction away from you, and you can get out of sight before he turns again. You can get the scepter, and then you can jump back out of there. And he'll get a little suspicious. I mean, unless you're like the best player ever to fly by him at a hair's length. But I show how you can do it without him noticing you or getting suspicious enough to start looking. It'll occur to him that something might be going on, but he doesn't even start looking. You just have to set up your diagonal and follow through with the keyboard. Yeah, that was a bit close. I have to challenge myself to not knock these two guys out and somehow time the speed at which I'm going with relative to where the two of them are, and then see if it's at all possible to get across these tiles without knocking them out and then get down here, because you can't get max loot unless you get into this secret cellar room. And I'm curious to see how that's going to work out. I mean, you could get down here and they'd both be a little bit interested in looking for you. You know, the question is it possible to not knock them out and get down here without getting caught or having them get suspicious? You can do it, and you can even do it without knocking them out, but can you do it without them getting suspicious? to be in the pacing, figuring out exactly, what's the most amount of speed you can get for the least amount of noise. It's one of those advanced problems I have to get around to figuring out. I really don't care to have both of them looking for me. That's just kind of I am here checking to make sure I got that ring earlier. Yes, I did. This guard in here is supposed to be changing facing in 4 directions. Into the throne room, opposite the throne room, and to his left and right. On this occasion, he ends up only turning facing out from the throne room, and I guess what would be, well, as you see him here. And what I'm doing is I'm standing here waiting for him to turn all the way around and look into the throne room so that there's no chance of any peripheral vision. Well, that doesn't happen. So in a minute here, I'm going to give up and switch to the rectangular rug to my left at this point.
When are they going to bring me my
take him
dinner?
out while he's
That's
facing.
What I want to know. When is they
As you
going
see
to
him
bring
right
me
now.
my dinner?
I was just waiting for him to face into the throne room. Didn't happen, so change of plans. With a mystic airborne knockout, it really strokes the ego to see knockouts 5 while airborne 3.
When
All
are
right,
they
enough.
going to bring me my dinner? That's what I want to know. When is they going
Enough
to
of
bring
this.
me my dinner?
It's a throne room. How pretentious can you get?
Oh, yes, sire.
Here we go.
Up there is where the secret passage empties out. You're on the rafters. Smooth. Give him his key back. And yes, I am going on the opposite side of the level from the lift gate that I'm going to use to get out of the mansion, the castle, just so I can avoid that guard I don't like. The most efficient thing is the one that you don't blunder 5 times before you get it right, so I'm just going this way. I don't care. I just have bad luck with that other guard. I saw a video by another user that secret passage that leads into the antechamber of the throne room. There's also a whole nother floor, totally unfurnished, of course. It's a result of the way the level was constructed. There's a whole other floor up there. I mean, maybe they were going to do another level and decided another floor and decided not to, but it's up there. You generally have to use Dramid to get to it. I don't do Dramid, I'm just a player. I think I messed with it once or twice. There'll always be a Bafford's